Apparently the blue boathouse is responsible for millions of Instagram hits. It is a very attractively set boathouse. It looks like almost like an Airbnb the way the windows are. Anyway, there is a boat just pulling away from it and a couple on the walkway to it. I've just got off the hop on and hop off bus in the park, King's Park, where I'm going to go back to and do some of the attractions there. It's a beautiful summer's day, absolutely sensational here on the west coast of Australia. Let's just have a little look around. Look, boats like jet ski, various watercraft, enjoying the summer sunshine here on a Saturday. Maybe I should get a selfie, maybe with my selfie stick. Oh, there's a bird on top there of the roof. Absolutely beautiful. What a sensational day. Great to be here. So I think that couple and that guy are waiting their turn on the bridge leading to the blue boathouse. So any women around who want to join me? No, me and my selfie stick I don't think are going to look the same basically on that bridge. I might give the selfie a miss there and press on, maybe try and find a cafe. But a hugely impressive spot, beautiful bay here, lovely out. Massive fan of Western Australia already. Trusting there's a cafe along there by the shoreline. Watch these boats. Maybe recharge my batteries after a hard morning on the open top bus. And hang on a sec. Well, I don't know if she's stripping off. Action down on the bridge to the blue boathouse. All right, so okay, let's go and find a cafe. So I've reached the Matilda Bay Reserve, home of University of West Australia Water Sports Club, I've just found out, and it's a very beautiful picturesque area. And I'm going to try that. There's behind me there's like a takeaway truck, but I'm hoping to find an actual cafe of some sort and sit down, regroup, and then head into King's Park for a bit of photography. So let's see if I can find a cafe. Just so nice, absolutely beautiful. People just out enjoying the sun, relaxing, sailing on their boats, splashing in the water. There's quite a narrow beach going down to the water, and I'm hoping there's a cafe just a little bit further along. Look, that's where I'm heading for. What do you reckon? Cafe like? Fingers crossed. Made it to Bayside. Kitchen here, Matilda Bay. What an absolutely fantastic spot this is. The colours are so vibrant here, particularly when I put my polarised sunglasses on. Goodness. Now, apparently, the place I'm heading to tomorrow, Adelaide, in one survey came out as the world's best place to live, best city to live in. Well, it's got, I think it's got some way to go if it's going to match this. I mean, look at this for a beach, yachts, all sorts going on in the bay. Fantastic skyline of the city in the distance. This Perth has got a lot to offer. Right, I was tempted to kind of just continue to go around, but I think I'm going to head back to the blue boathouse, see if there's an opportunity for me to get a selfie by myself without being, without troubling other people. we'll see. I'm not that bothered. But then head back up into the King's Park, which is absolutely stunningly beautiful. So there seems to be a lot of Tudor England style buildings here in Perth. I don't know about in Australia in general, but this is part of St George's College, part of the University of Western Australia, I think. There's a big campus here that I've just been kind of strolling along, and I went into their student shop to buy a bottle of water. So it's a beautiful, absolutely stunning place to have a campus. I mean, geez, any prospective students, what a fantastic place to come to university. Look at that. So some sailing going on there by the blue boathouse, reminiscent of the sailing on the Isle of Wight. Those look like little dinghies, but alas, it looks like there's still a queue of people to do the whole Instagram thing. Apparently it's a big thing on Instagram, this blue boathouse, and there's a queue of people, so alas, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a selfie by the blue boathouse, but you can't win them all. Just looking at the profile of the people who are doing the selfie stuff and video work and pictures by the blue boathouse, I do think I'm perhaps the wrong demographic to do it anyway. So it did seem to be pretty much of an afterthought, the stop for the blue boathouse from the hop-on, hop-off bus. So this is a stop in King's Park, but maybe it's been recently added to the itinerary. That's what it felt like anyway. Anyway, I'm coming back up the steps into King's Park, and I want to now go to there's a couple of interesting things that you mentioned on the tour. One is some sort of glass bridge above some trees. I want to go on that. And then there's a DNA double helix type viewing platform, and I want to go on that. So I'm going to walk through the park. So I've just taken a trail leading goodness knows where in the King's Park nature kind of park here in Perth, above the city of Perth. Absolutely beautiful. It's very hot, so I'm working up a good sweat because it's slightly uphill, so I shall enjoy a shower later. But it is a beautiful summer's day, just a little breeze blowing through the trees, and I guess what would be a mid-August day if we're in the northern hemisphere, but mid-February day here in Australia. I'm hoping I had a choice of two paths, and I'm hoping this one takes me to some sort of glass viewing platform that was mentioned on the hop-on, hop-off bus. Well, there's a signpost coming up here, so let's make this Forest Drive in 280 metres. There's the Swan River, which I've just seen, Lovekin Drive, whatever that is, and Broadwalk Vista. Pays your money, take your choice. Okay, so I popped out. I forget what this is called, like Broad something or other. Well, it's a looks like a man-made glade, should we say, in the forest, if you call it a forest. Beautiful, and one of the attractions I was heading for is up there, that was mentioned on the open top bus. That's the only reason I know about any of this, really. There it is. Apparently it's a viewing platform, and it's inspired by DNA, the shape of the double helix. So I'm heading up there now. All right, so I guess I've got the choice as I look at it of going up the right staircase or the left staircase. Decisions. So there's more than one viewing platform, and you can switch sides, which I think I'll do just to break it up a little bit. Viewing platform number 2. Looking left and right, onward and upward. Viewing platform number 3. And the views just keep on getting better. Fantastic views from the top. Yeah, so the DNA Tower, a bird's eye view, a stone staircase in a French chateau inspired the original design for the tower. The appearance of the tower is similar to that of DNA, hence its name today. Stones in the paving and walls surrounding the tower originated from from shires and towns throughout Western Australia, symbolising that Kings Park and Botanic Garden is for everyone to enjoy. Spectacular views can be seen from the top of the tower, including Kings Park bushland and Rottnest Island. Right. So the European wasp apparently has been detected in this area. Look out for these distinct behaviours and report what you see if anything untoward happens. It's the most beautiful temperature now. I've hopped back on the bus. This is the last one of the day. I'm not going to go all the way back. Gives me one more tour of this amazing park. I've kind of strolled through, only done a fraction of what you can see here. But it really is a beautiful park, magnificent views. A beautiful early Saturday evening. 2 hours to sunset, just past 5. Shops shut in, at least a lot of them are. Beautiful summer evening here. I'm now in a dilemma. I've come back into town. I was going to go back up to the park, which will be fantastic for sunset, I am sure. But, and it is a big but, I have a 6 a.m. flight to Adelaide tomorrow morning. So I don't know what time that requires me to get up. Maybe 3:30. So maybe I just try and get back to the hotel and enjoy the evening there. Maybe use the little restaurant on site for some tea or get something from a supermarket. So let's have a think. This is the Indian Pacific. It's an enormous train, many carriages long. Is it a 3-day ride to Adelaide, I think? It goes on and on and on. It's the most enormous train I've ever seen. And there is the back of it, pulled by a huge thing at the front. They have had a long flight, just pulling in from Doha, where I came from. Only I did it in a couple of steps. I come straight here. I love the A380s. So it's going down on a fantastic day here in Perth, Western Australia. I've just come to the airport, which is one stop along the railway line. From my hotel, so very close, and it's got an observation deck, so I wandered up here. I was just going to grab a cup of tea and get a decent Wi-Fi. My hotel's Wi-Fi is a little bit iffy, and this observation deck is terrific. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one.